Hi, my name is Madison Bourgeois. I am the Community Engagement Specialist here at the Michigan Small Business Development Center. And I'm here today with Jared with Bay City Boat Rental.
Hello.
Jared, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Jared. I'm the co-owner of Bay City Boat Rental along with Jonah Joppich, who unfortunately couldn't make it today. Yeah, owners of Bay City Boat Rental.
Awesome. So, can you explain a little bit how you got your business started? When did you start? Where'd you get the idea from?
Yeah, so it's kind of a funny story. Jonah and I have been best friends since kindergarten, pretty much, and always hanging out, always talking, shooting ideas off each other's heads and whatnot. And there was this one summer, toward the end of summer, that we both were telling a story about boat rentals that we had rented from like earlier that summer, and we both were waiting to tell each other about how we should start a boat rental in Bay City. So we both had these separate ideas, same ideas separately, and came together and said, all right, let's do it.
Yeah, great minds think alike. So
Yeah,
there
exactly.
you go. What would you say were some of the biggest challenges that you faced when you were starting your business?
Finding affordable boats that were in at least decent enough condition to clean up a little bit and rent out to the general public. And challenge number 2 was probably finding a good place to actually run the operation out of who would let us do it.
Yeah. And where are you running it at right now?
So we run at Scotty Sandbar. It's where our boats are docked at, and then you can go along the river into the bay, wherever you want.
Awesome. So now that we talked about your challenges, what have been some of the biggest successes that you've found in your business?
Just the number of customers that have actually came out in our first season of operation. I think we underestimated how many people we would actually rent to in our first year, and that was last year. This is our second year now, and so I think that's the biggest success, just seeing like the general enthusiasm from the community and tourists.
Yeah.
And just the number of people that are actually turning up and paying us for a boat ride.
That's great. Can you kind of describe your services a little bit? Do you rent out the boats, or do you drive the boats? How does that work?
Yeah, so we are a boat rental. We're not a charter, so we do not drive the boats for you. You can book online or call us to book over the phone, and you show up, a short safety lecture, and then we pretty much give you the keys, show you the ropes real quick, and send you out with you and your friends and family, and you're out in the boat by yourself, and come back, and we're here to help you dock. So we would like to offer a complete service to you guys and be there every step of the way that we can without being on the boat with you.
Okay, yes, that's awesome. So how did you get connected with the Michigan Small Business Development Center?
Well, so my wife, she is pretty well involved with the downtown Bay City activities, and she shared an advertisement for the SBDC competition 2 years ago, and I was like, oh, well, I'm starting a business, and I qualify for all the qualifications, so we entered, and we actually ended up losing that first competition, but we came back the next year and ended up getting some money out of it. And since the first time I signed up, we've been part of the SBDC.
That's awesome. And that was the Business by the Bay competition, right?
Yeah, that was Business by the Bay competition. Okay. So that's what kickstarted our membership and involvement.
That's awesome. So what would you say were some of the biggest lessons that you learned from participating in the pitch?
A business is more than just an idea. There's the whole pitch competition, all the meetings you have to go through, were definitely useful. They pretty much taught us how to plan a business and how to create a business pitch plan. So really forced us into some critical thinking and how it's actually going to work and whether or not it's going to make money. or what you have to do to make money with it. So.
What advice would you give to someone that is maybe thinking that they should apply or they're not sure? Would you tell someone to participate in the competition?
For sure. So if you're starting a small business and you're thinking about joining the SBDC, I'd say just do it, because there's lots of people involved with that organization with way more experience in business than you, and they're going to teach you something. So whether you do the competition or not, I'd say just join it, and it's a free resource to help guide you through your business adventure. But also do the competition, because there's a chance you might win some money.
Yeah.
So.
And so in winning the second year, what have you gained from that? Has that helped you with anything so far? I know you're opening up pretty soon. So what have you been able to do with the winnings that you had?
Oh, well, we bought a motor for our third boat, so got
Nice.
our third boat on the water.
That's awesome.
And that's obviously a huge, the main revenue stream for us is having boats in the water. So yeah, it bought us not a brand new, but a new used motor for one of our rental boats, which was a necessity. So,
That's great.
yeah.
So now that we have talked about what you gained from the second experience, the first experience you said that you lost, but I have a feeling you kind of gained a little bit of something too, even though you may not have walked away with any money. So what did you gain from that first experience that, made you want to do it a second time?
Yeah, so the first competition we entered, we actually didn't even place. We got up on stage, which was a big feat in itself, but once we got up on stage, we didn't place high enough to win any money. But that wasn't a negative in our eyes, because Jonah and I, neither of us are business people by any means. So I think just by going through the competition and having people teach us the steps and things you need to do and the whole process of starting a business and things you actually have to think about, that definitely, I think, had huge benefit on our business, and maybe was one of the key components to our success in our first year, is going through that competition and learning what we learned. But yeah, and then it didn't discourage us enough to not try again, so we tried the competition again and came out ahead on that one. So definitely worth it, whether you're going to win or not. I'd say just go ahead and try out the pitch competition.
Any of these services that the Michigan Small Business Development Center provides sound like something that would be useful to you, please give us a call at 989-964-4904 or shoot us an email at sbdc@sbsu.edu. You can also find us online at michigansbdc.org to fill out a consulting form. And Jared, if people wanted to find you at Bay City Boat Rental, where would they be able to contact you?
Yeah, so if you want to rent a boat from us, go to baycityboatrentals.com, and you can book right online. You can look at our whole schedule, see what's available and what's not. You can book and pay right there. Or if you don't like technology, you can give us a phone call. Our contact info is on our website and Facebook page, and we can book you over the phone right there. So whatever floats your boat.
If you're interested in applying for the Business by the Bay pitch competition, like Jared and Jonah did, applications are open now, and they will be open through August 13th. And you can also find that on michigansbdc.org.